I'm gonna put my phone over here. Okay, so you guys remember how I made a big stink about joining the Blades of the Dark Moon and getting Dark Moon Blade the spell? And what a very cool and important lore character Gwendolyn is? Heck that. Heck that. He's guarding an item I want. Have we been walled here since I fell asleep last time? Oh, hardcore. I haven't been able to get past Manus. So instead, I'm gonna pick on somebody else. You know what? Hang on. I want different spells. You can stay, but I want Wrath of the Gods. Which is ironic considering I'm gonna go fight the last god.
What foolishness! Why trespasseth upon the great Lord's tomb, whilst thou art a disciple of the Dark Sun? Mark the words of mine self, Gwendolyn. Thou shalt not go unpunished.
Man, I hate having to kill this guy. But you know what? In Dark Souls 3, he gets a pretty bum deal. So you know what? In my universe, this doesn't happen to Gwendolyn. Oh, he's got no HP. I love the theme song for him, too. In my opinion, it's just the right amount of gentle and sad. Like, this is a kid who just killed me. Hot damn those iframes, right? This is a kid who's trying to do right by his dad's memory and his sister's memory, and he's trying to be a good god. But he's just so ashamed of his own appearance. He hides down here. Poor kid. I feel like a few of the BL mons have no business being in BL and belong in OU, like Jirachi. OU has ridiculously strong Pokemon that keep really good Pokemon down. Most of BL is still very viable in OU. Why exactly are we killing him? Well, for one, like I said, in my head, it'll bring comfort to me over the fact that he won't end up like he does in Dark Souls 3. Not in my world. Two, Gwendolyn is the reason we were able to use Dark Moon Blade. Since I have left Gwendolyn's Covenant, I can no longer use Dark Moon Blade. That means I need a new toy. Oh, nasty. And Gwendolyn, ironically, or coincidentally, depending on how you look at things, guards the replacement for Dark Moon Blade that I want. Got him. Ah, hit me through the pillar. Crap. What happens to him in Dark Souls 3? He gets eaten alive. A corrupt priest invades Anor Londo, and Gwendolyn is fed to him. Oh. It's not pleasant. Gwendolyn actually canonically survives all the events of Dark Souls 1 and makes it pretty much to the very end of the world when Dark Souls 3 takes place. When he does go down, it's because he's poisoned and then trapped and betrayed. He's one of the only LGBT characters to come out of, very conservative Japanese media. And he gets fed alive to a giant, gluttonous slug. Most priests pray to gods. That one preys on them. I wonder if that's how they pitched the idea, you know? I got me. Pitch what? The boss idea for Aldrich, Devourer of the Gods. Jesus! Gwendolyn's rough, dude. This reminds me of a terrible boss from Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's so sad that many things remind me of Sonic. Yo, what's up, Vincent? How's it going, buddy? I hope you're doing super well. I might be here a while. Hold on, I'll use some of my humanities. How are you doing, Vincent? What's up with you? See, now Gwendolyn, I really don't mind losing to, because he has no run back for his boss. Or for his boss area. I like that you fight him in an infinite hallway. People have actually found out that the hallway isn't infinite. There is an end. It takes like 5 minutes of straight running to get to the end. But it's still pretty neat, the optical illusion they put on. Why do you kindle 2 times? To get 20 Estus flasks. And then I should warp somewhere, maybe the depths. I'm doing good, how are you? I'm still a little sick, you might be able to hear it in my voice and such. But I'm not doing too shabby. I cannot kindle any further. What haven't I kindled all the way? If I go to the painted world, I have to run through the whole thing again. Maybe 2 minutes. No, I would have done that already. The sunlight altar, maybe? There we go. No wasted humanities if I die. So here's another fun fact, actually. We can kill Gwendolyn and not make Anor Londo dark and useless. It's only by killing Guinevere that we change that area for the worse. I got to play the first episode of the 3rd season of The Walking Dead game with my cousin today. It was fun. Oh! You know, I've been meaning to catch up on the Walking Dead games because I loved the first season with Lee. Honestly, one of my favorite video game stories. I also studied for like 5 hours, was less fun. Well, I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles, ain't it? Now, weirdly enough, I am able to watch the Walking Dead game in spite of my crippling fear of most zombies. It does give me a lot of anxiety to watch, though. Gwendolyn is a pretty boy. Unfortunately, this is a no-traps playthrough. I'm a mentalist. I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Oh no, that's bad. Wonder if I could have gotten 3 and if I was a little faster. I love Gwendolyn as a character. Obviously, I feel like video games don't represent LGBTs enough. And Gwendolyn is exactly the kind of character you want in representation. He's an extremely powerful god, right? Ow. This isn't just like some goody two-shoes. This is the god of the moon. Gwendolyn's awesome. Ow, he's strong. Very strong. Oh, I got 4 hits in on that one. Nice! No! Curse you, Gwendolyn! The arrow attack is definitely the worst. You just kinda gotta tough through it. One more. Holy crap. Like, if those hit you without your shield up. Got him. Oh, that feels good.
Heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
After getting steamrolled by Manus for so long to finally kill another boss, even if it is one of my favorite characters in the game. Feels good. Soul of Dark Moon Gwendolyn, god of the dark sun and guardian of deserted Anorlando. Special beings have special souls. Use the soul of Gwyn's last born to acquire a huge amount of souls or create a unique weapon. Is there a connection between the snake things he stands on and Sense Fortress or nah? He's not standing on those. Those are his legs. That's his lower body. This is the honorary tomb of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. There's actually art and unused animations in the game's files of Gwendolyn sitting in this chair looking over his father's grave. Gwyn himself is in the last area of the game, but, you know, he's pretty much gone, so they made this to honor him. A fun fact, Gwyn's character model easily fits inside this tomb. Like, it's too large, this sarcophagus kind of thing. So you gotta wonder, was Gwyn much larger at some point, or is this another illusion meant to project the idea that Gwyn was a lot stronger than he really was? But someone very tall has left flowers on top, and there's a series of items that we can pick up as well. An empty chest, and some people speculate this might have been Gwendolyn's personal belongings, or maybe something that the Dark Moon Nidus has. speaking of her... At first I thought you were saying Gwyn would fit inside the chest. No, no, sir. No, no. Be a very anticlimactic last boss fight. Helm of the Dark Moon Nidus, Firekeeper of Anorlando. After becoming undead, so once again, undead is something you become, she visited the Dark Sun Gwyndolin at the Mausoleum of the Spiral Depths, became a Blade of the Dark Moon, and assumed the flame-keeping duty. She received this helm, which hides her hideous form and helps her hunt the guilty. So we got a lot of interesting stuff there. First of all, like I said, the Dark Moon Nidus became an undead. Then she was able to make it to Anorlando. And whether she did that through Sen's Fortress or another means is entirely unknown. She's a very enigmatic character, but the Dark Moon Nidus somehow got here. And she was able to meet with Gwyndolin. And bear in mind, Gwyndolin hides behind that statue. So did she have a Dark Moon Seance ring, or did she have another means of contacting him? And then she became a Firekeeper, so once again, you aren't born a Firekeeper or an undead, you are made one. And she willingly took on this duty, she assumed it. And apparently, underneath of her armor, she is very hideous. I think the chest piece we get actually has a different description. If I could find it. Oh, the brass armor, here we go. Whoops. After becoming undead... Oh, no, never mind. It is the same. So, remember how Anastasia, her soul, or was it her items? I can't remember. But the Firelink Shrine Lady, she said... Something about her says that underneath her skin is a writhing mass of wiggling humanity. This is also just one of my favorite looking armors in the game. It looks so dope. I might wear this. So that's something to bear in mind. What disfigurement befell the Dark Moon Nidus after she became a Firekeeper? Apparently she's very ugly underneath her. She's supposed to be. What weapon can you get from Gwyndolin's soul? You can get his bow and I believe a catalyst. The one I know most about is his bow, because I wanted to get that on another character. I think it takes intelligence. We can go look at the giant blacksmith and see. But if I'm gonna wear new armor, I need new fashion. That's not half bad. Where is her actual helm? It's very heavy. I kind of like that, actually. But we need to... The gloves are too heavy. We need something more like... Something... The Black Sorcerer's gloves would probably do it. Those'll do. So if I put on Havel's ring, we should be able to fast roll, right? It's not that heavy. There we go. Check us out. I don't know if I like the helm, but I'm kind of feeling this. Maybe different legs. Maybe like thinner legs. Sorry guys, I have to fashion for a minute. You know me. I prefer the paladin helm, you think? A writhing mass of wiggling humanity is a pretty good description of me. Ooh, what about the Helm of Favor? No, it's like a little too golden. I like the amount of jingling you do when you move. Yeah, I like the sound of that chainmail. It sounds better than the Eastern armor to me. It's kind of satisfying. Ooh, yeah. What do you guys think? New fashion? Also, check out the design on her armor. Very intricate. Dark Souls, 50% fighting, 50% dress up. You know it. Oh, I am so close to being able to level up. That's not funny. Nor is it fair. Well, we need to go see the giant blacksmith anyway, so... It sounds like your it sounds like your pockets are filled with an endless bounty of pennies. Did I ever tell you guys about the only time I ever liked an Assassin's Creed game? Because you guys might not be aware of this, but I am super picky. Like, almost to a fault. And Assassin's Creed has enough little problems with it to really just drive me up a wall. I don't think I've ever told this story on stream, actually. This was my senior year of high school. So whichever Assassin's Creed game was the newest one at that time, that's the one we were playing. I have zero interest in Assassin's Creed. I did see the movie, though. Why, if you have zero interest? Because I didn't see it. Because I have a zero interest as well. And he was like really into the series. My friend was over. And he was trying to get me to like it. So we end up in this town, on his save file, mind you. And there are all these people around. And you apparently get this ability that lets you throw money at them as a distraction. So what I did was, I took said money, and I ran around the town square, throwing money at the people and shouting, "I'm the money fairy! I'm the money fairy!" But the money fairy is a very fickle entity. For if anyone bumped into the money fairy, or if anyone acted uncouth in front of the money fairy would lead them into a dark alley and shiv them. And then I would resume screaming all through the town square, "The money fairy is here! Here comes the money fairy!" It was, like I said, the only time I have ever had fun playing, what the heck is the game called? Playing Assassin's Creed. Good golly, Miss Molly. The Tin Dark Moon Catalyst you can make with the soul of Gwendolyn. That's one, and then you can make his bow, the Dark Moon bow. Which, actually... Hang on one second, let me look that up real quick. I want to see... You should see Monster Hunter if you think this is a lot of dress up. I like that you can gently push people in Assassin's Creed. That's about it. I never expected the money fairy to be threatening. Oh, I had the preview on the whole time. I'm sorry, guys. It's probably slowing my frames down. I literally almost just googled the money fairy. Dark Moon Bow. Is it with faith or intelligence? It is with faith. Bow born of the soul of Dark Sun Gwendolyn, Dark Moon deity who watches over the abandoned city of gods Anorlando. This golden bow is imbued with a powerful magic and is most impressive with moonlight arrows. As the description states, use moonlight arrows to get the most out of this bow. Although it only has a D scaling with faith due to its high base damage, it generally performs better than other bows upgraded down the divine/occult paths Also classified as a short bow, so it fires faster than. Alright, heck. Let's get, let's upgrade a bow. And then get Dark Moon Bow. And we can play with that a little bit, too. That'll be neat. I need to buy many things. I am out of large Titanite shards. Hello? Guess I'm not leveling up after all. I need, I think, 10 of these. And then 10 of these. Oh, goodbye, souls. All the souls I got from that boss. Almost a free level. And I'm gonna spend it on a bow. Which I also need to buy arrows for. This may not have been my wisest choice. But I'm gonna stick with it. So yeah, to go back, that is literally the only thing I ever liked about Assassin's Creed. I tried to play the one where they introduced like the hook so that you can zipline and stuff, and I found the controls to be convoluted and unfun. Like, I don't want to have to do hand gymnastics to play a game. Like, this game makes a lot of sense to me. The attack buttons are on the bumpers. It seemed like a nice bow, though. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Whoop! I love the eye slits in the Hollow Helm. So I need to go to Andre. Because Andre will be able to upgrade the bow. And then I should have like a spare longbow or something, right? Or I could use like the short bow. Let me double check that. Hang on. Sorry. I have to know before I make an investment here. There's a huge chocolate bar with black licorice filling sitting on my table, and I don't really want it. Oh, I hate licorice, dude. I don't like licorice, and I especially don't like black licorice. 5,000 souls. Okay, so any bow will do. I see, I see. You had me up until black licorice. I know! I hate black licorice. It's so bad. So real quick, I need some souls. Before I go talk to Andre. Guys, I have wasted so many souls in this. Just trying to show off weapons and stuff. Wah! Wah! Oh. Staggered me. But I'm the Dark Moon Knight. How does Gwendolyn's bow compare to the Dragon Slayer bow? Kind of like comparing a carrot to an apple. Or apples to oranges, I guess is the more preferred idiom. So the Dragon Slayer bow is like slow and powerful. Like you really gotta commit to using it. But it's really strong. And the Dark Moon bow is like a... It shoots fast and does high damage. And it does the best damage also with specialized arrows. So I guess they're not really that different, huh? I like it better. I don't like how slow the firing on the great bows makes you. But I mean, that's just me, you know. I like faster characters anyway. If you don't mind going slower, then you might find a lot more success, depending on your build, with you might find a lot more success with a build that doesn't involve faith, because the Dark Moon bow does need faith. Whereas the grape bows, they need a lot more in the way of strength. Regular licorice is fine. Black licorice is the worst. My mom's fiance bought it for me because he thought that I used to buy random foreign... He knew that I used to buy random foreign candy. Oh. I do like licorice, and red licorice is kind of like white chocolate, in that it isn't real licorice. Red licorice is alright. I don't think I like gummy candy, just in general. Something about it. Rubs me the wrong way, if you know what I mean. Alright, rat.
Don't get you.
So now he'll need 5,000 souls. So we can get that on the run back from the Chamber of the Princess. I prefer saying it's like comparing apples and avocados. I don't like avocados. There's just something about it. Like, they look like they should taste gross. And I think because I'm a giant child inside, that makes them taste gross to me. Does that make sense? Jingle jangle. Oh, but I do love white chocolate. One of my favorite pieces of candy is a Hershey's Cookies and Cream bar. And if you guys have never had it, please go out of your way to experience this candy. You won't regret it. Oh no. I'm a pretty big fan of gummies. I like a lot of fruity stuff in general. Is that a joke? Or is that a serious statement? Ow. I think I might be slightly traumatized by gummy food from when I had braces. I don't know if I'll ever be able to look at gummy food in the same way again. Just in the same way, I will never be able to look at a man standing over me in a chair saying this will only hurt for a second again, without fleeing into fierce panics. Hershey's Cookies and Cream is legit, but it's terrible for you? Yeah, but who cares? Who cares? It's so good. I think avocados are alright. They're super healthy. See, now that's the difference, alright? Hershey's Cookies and Cream is delicious, and it's bad for you. Avocados are disgusting, but apparently good for you. And that's why America is fat. Oh, hang on. I have a message I have to send real quick. Okay, rad. I love gummies unironically. I'm taking adult Oh, I do like gummy multivitamins. I do like those. I don't like swallowing vitamins. We don't joke about gummies here. What about gummy ships? Can we rag on gummy ships from Kingdom Hearts? It's a very serious topic. Something that I wouldn't lie to you about. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I need to start taking, vitamins again. Now that winter time is here. Whoop. Let's see here. Aha, the Dark Moon Bow. So the downside to the Dark Moon Bow is that it deals split damage. This would be like having I don't know if the comparison really works. Oh, here's a good one. What is Haluch's signature move that is both a flying type attack and a fighting type attack? Imagine that. So, when you use Haluch's attack, it calculates both of its types against both the types of the opposing Pokemon. So a Pokemon that's weak to both fighting and flying. What unfortunate Pokemon would that be? Something like a dark type, a dark fighting type. Scrafty. Poor Scrafty is gonna take so much damage from that attack, right? He's getting hit by 2 super effectives, if I think that's how the attack works. But against a Pokemon like Steelix, it's only half effective. And against a Pokemon that resists fighting and flying, what would that be? Like a Poison Steel type? Do we have those? Do we? You get the picture. Flying Press, that's it. So that's how attacks in this game work as well. If you have a weapon that deals 2 types of damage, it'll hit both the defenses, and it'll have to calculate its damage based on their defenses. So you have to account for, if you're going to be fighting things like the Dark Moon Blow deals divine damage. So if you're going to be fighting things that deal a lot of divine damage... Wait a minute. Did I? I have to go back into the Dark Moon Tomb. If you are going to be fighting things that do or resist divine damage, like fighting gods for instance, the Dark Moon Bow is going to fall off a lot compared to a regular longbow. But against things that don't resist divine and have low physical defense, the Dark Moon Bow will rip through them. I should get a flu shot, but that takes a lot of effort. No, not really. You just have to go to Walgreens or CVS or whatever. Although I guess if you don't like going out, that is a lot of effort. Those increase the stat permanently. Yeah, it's like you. If this weapon is any good, I don't think Halucha is a decent comparison. Also, I realized that I forgot something back in the tomb. Oh, I don't have arrows for it. Can I buy them from you? I can! Beautiful. Get 5.
Comments.
Moonlight arrows. No, that's not what I want. Oh, hang on. I'm doing it wrong. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that at all. Hang on. I gotta... If I accidentally hit the giant blacksmith, I'm gonna piss off one of the best friends you get in this game. So what I was trying to do, actually, was I was pressing this button because I have the bow equipped in my left hand, and I'm like, this do it, right? But it just zooms you in, and I was trying to fight that, not zoomed in. So there we go. Got to waste a few souls. And I still fast roll. Dope. We have to go back. And I'll use a homeward boat because I'm feeling lazy. So after this, we're gonna go to a very special area. It's one that has given Armamentalist more than a little grief, and I'm pretty excited to do him justice. So you'll notice that without Gwendolyn casting an illusion, this hallway isn't actually that long. PMD game? What's a PMD game? Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I don't know. How long do they take? I realized I forgot the whole reason we came down here. Sunlight Blade. Miracle wielded by Lord Gwyn's firstborn. Boost right weapon with rays of the sun. The power of sunlight manifested as lightning is very effective against dragons. When the eldest son was stripped of his deific status, he left this on his father's coffin, perhaps as a final farewell. So, here's something really, really, really interesting that I think a lot of people miss when they talk about the lore behind this game. Lord Gwyn did not strip his son of his deific status. The eldest son was removed from power after Gwyn linked the fire. And he leaves this on his coffin as a final farewell. So who took away the deific powers of Lord Gwyn's firstborn? To me, the obvious answer is Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, trying to honor his father and honor his family name, exiles the firstborn son. We find out in Dark Souls 3, allegedly, in italics with quotation marks around it, that is because he allied with dragons. But we still don't know who officially kicked him out of here. I would enjoy seeing you play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Explorers of the Sky is good. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is good, but maybe not for streaming. We'll give it a try, I guess. I'll have to find a ROM for it. If there's still one out there. Average playthrough 40 hours for Explorers of the Sky, 30 for Red and Blue Rescue Team. Holy crap. That's a lot of gameplay. Oh, hang on. I've done this wrong. The Dark Moon Bow needs to go in my right hand. And then in my left hand needs to go my catalyst. Or my, not my catalyst, my talisman. We praise the sun here, boys and girls. I think this matches our new aesthetic quite nicely, don't you? I could still probably do with a better helm. What the Eastern helm? I don't know if I like that. What about a top hat? No, it said Tyler. Tyler said that scared him. There we go. It's got some weird clipping with the chainmail. That's not half bad. I think I prefer Dark Moonblade. God damn it. I could probably find... Yes, please. I guess you guys can decide which one I should play, and you can find that for me. Oh, that's a little too silver, I think. That works. I like that a lot, actually. You can see my baby face, but that's okay. Which game am I looking for? When was I afraid of the top hat? I don't know, I think I did something creepy. So guys, which game, which Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game would you want me to play then? I've only played the DS one, so I don't know if the earlier ones were good or not. Which one would you guys recommend most of all that I play? Explorers of the Sky? I know for a fact that Explorers of the Sky is good. I'm fine with anything, but I really like I guess we're doing Explorers of the Sky. I'm down with that. So we're gonna fat roll for a little bit, because I gotta do some farming. So here's what we're gonna do now. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it tonight, but we're gonna go down into an area that we have visited, but never conquered. There's only one boss down here, but it's a doozy. Ooh, pardon me. We are going to go play in the New Londo Ruins. Yeah, I am quite fond of this look. I'll look for it at some point. Thank you, Swingmeister. Big old shout out to Swingmeister for being a pal. So let's take a moment and appreciate this area again. I'm playing Splatoon 2 now, so I must be listening from this point on. No worries, dude. It's a very disturbing looking area, if you really think about it. It's a haunted, underground, flooded ruin. We're gonna learn about everything that happened down here, but first impressions leave quite a mark on a new player as to how all of this came to be. It's a pretty fun area to speculate about up until you learn the truth. The other thing is that the enemies in here can only be damaged if you are cursed. And remember that thing that the basilisks did to us? That's what being cursed is, when half your HP gets lobbed off. Not only that, yay, beautiful. Not only that, but you also can't defend against them if you're not cursed. So there is actually a cursed weapon, and it's one of Artorias' swords that you can get that will hurt them, but you won't be able to block because there's no cursed shield. So the most efficient way of handling these enemies is to get a lot of an item called Transient Curses, which is sort of like being burned but having guts in Pokemon. You get all the benefits with none of the drawback. This area is my personal hell. Yeah, apparently in the unpatched version of this game, the drop rate on Transient Curses is abysmal. But the way I like to do this area is I just get a bunch with one or two of my first Transient Curses, if I can help it. And then I go back and I do the area normally and take my time with it. It's a really fun area if you plan ahead. It's meant to be a bit of a noob catcher because of the ghost mechanic. And they did that very deliberately because you can come here right from the start of the game if you pick the master key. But it's meant to be an endgame area, so rather than put an invisible wall up and limit your exploration, they just made the enemies hard to deal with. In a way that later on, you know, they're not an annoying enemy to fight. They're very simple, as you can see. But they still present this obstacle for newer players, like, what do I do? How do I do the do? And that one, if you couldn't tell, is special. Thank you. And there's a corpse over here that drops the transient curses too. So her... I forget exactly what her scream does. I think it attracts other ghosts to the area. Honestly drawing a blank. So here we can open up a shortcut. Now I do get lost in this area. More so than I do in an area that's meant to make you lost, like Sen's Fortress. For some reason I just can't find my way around this place. It's so weird. I get all turned around and stuff. Please come down, ma'am. Oh. Oh, no, we're still good. There we go. I defeated more than 50 ghosts, and not a single one dropped a transient curse. Right before leaving the area, one dropped a ghost knife. Not Swing. Armamentalist, my friend. Pre-patched Dark Souls is not a finished game. I am so sorry you had to go through that. Ah! There's a nasty little trap right there. But, here's something I do like. So your eye gets drawn over here immediately because of the treasure, right? But then you can see, if you look over there, that the ghosts actually hide under the bridge. So you know that there's an ambush coming if you just take your time and look around. I really, really like that aspect of this area. It rewards exploration in a big way. Haha. Now I'm pretty sure she's not going to drop a transient curse for me. Madame, please cease thine running. I wish to engage thee in combat. They die in one hit from my Baldur side sword. That's so bomb. I forget if there's anything over this way. We'll take a peek, see around. It's like I said, I get turned around this area so easily. It's a little hard for me to remember where all the goodies are. But the reason that we're coming down here before we finish another area that will not be named is that this area gives access to the largest emperor in the game. And that's the one that lets you upgrade your weapons from +10 to +15. And that jump is an incredible hurdle. Like, it basically... having a +15 weapon will set you up for the end game of this game. Check out this creepy statue. Playing Splatoon 2 with the control scheme that God intended feels so good. I like almost nothing about this area because I have reverse nostalgia. The creepy statue over there. It's not really clear who it is, but it looks like the one in the painted world. So, could be Velka. Could be Priscilla. Could be Guinevere. A really worn down, tired Guinevere. It's probably not Guinevere. Also, I think I've got a weird glitch where the sound of my footsteps is playing twice sometimes. Oh, up there! We can see a friendly face! We're gonna go talk to him. He's gonna be our friend. I can never remember how to get to him, though. This is gonna be taxing on someone's patience, and it's probably gonna be mine. Kitty cat says meow. But I'm playing Dark Souls. Ah, here comes the ghosts. Ow! Oh no. I have had an accident. Well, that's tragic. By the way, does the mic... I know I ask this a lot. Does the mic sound any different? I'm trying a new setting with it. And I would like to know. Let me rest it. Fire. Oh! Another unique thing about the area. There are no bonfires down here. Literally none. Firelink Shrine is the closest bonfire. You sound the same as usual? So the volume is good then. There's no concern. You can definitely hear me over the game loud and crystal clear. Same here. No change is better than a bad change. I may have murdered our friend out of frustration at the difficulty curve. He sells transient curses. He makes the area easier. He can cure curses. Armamentalist, you're a monster. It might sound a little better, but that is probably my imagination. No, please. I hope to God it sounds better. Pretend for me. Kinda wish there was a mod that had a little countdown timer that told you how long transient curses actually last for. What the heck is transient fortitude from, and why do I keep thinking of it? Someone please help me. He does not pre-patch. Armamentalist, you are, you're not allowed to play this game. This game doesn't want you to play it. This is terrible. Oh, I see. You've been dealt a poor fate. Come on, man, I just want want some curse? Want a curse? Hey, lady, I can see you. Yes, hello, ma'am. You reached too far. It went behind me. You missed. Oh, see, she knows how to hit. And still no more curses. Oh, 1 second. I have another message. Also, stop and drink. Stay hydrated. I haven't played it in a hot minute thanks to the release of Gold and Silver and the re-release of Monster. Oh, the re-release of Gold and Silver and the release of Monster Hunter Stories. Pardon me. I do feel bad that I sound kind of gross, but what are you gonna do? I don't know why, but this area gives me flashbacks to Gaping Dragon. I've wiped the images from my mind, but the idea is still there. I think it's just because it's kind of dark and dank. An uncomfortable, ruined area. I see it. I believe it. Oh, right. You don't go that way. Hello, ladies. Ah, poop. I fell for that. Hook, line, and sinker. They got me. They got me. Dragging me down to the water with them. Pardon me. Next time I'm gonna use Wrath of the Gods. One thing I want to do is farm up a whole bunch of souls and buy a metric crap ton of moonlight arrows. That would make me so happy. And Yawny yawns. An unseen specter, the back of one's mind, a last impact on one's very soul. Its oatmeal vomit has left a lasting impression on me as a person. You know what? I am so glad that at the end of the day, you guys will walk away from this playthrough having had your lives changed by my favorite game. I know I raged at it the other day. I blame it more on the illness than I do anything else. I feel like once I'm not sick, I'll be able to destroy this whole game. Krista's hosting me! Krista! Thank you for the host. Armamentalist! I need a shout out for Lady Krista Mew, please. Krista's awesome. If you guys aren't following her, you definitely should be. Krista's the hecking bomb, yo. Not like these ghosts. These ghosts are dead. But I do what you're saying. I do see what you're saying, Tyler. This area is, it's off-putting, it's weird, and it's sad, just like the Gaping Dragon, but with less oatmeal vomit, you know. Life is a series of balances. Enjoys our traumatization. I mean, I might. I don't know what that says about me, so I don't entirely want to admit it. But I may have been waiting with giddy glee for the first chat reaction to what am I thinking of? Gaping Dragon. Don't know why I couldn't think of it. Also, my alert's not working? They might take another shot at the Halucha team. I feel obligated. I mean, it would still be terrible, but maybe a little less terrible. I don't know if it's possible, Tyler. I feel like I brought Halucha in on some of the best scenarios it could perform under. And it failed. Wrath of the Gods! Wrath of the Gods! That's how I deal with annoyances. Thank you, Krista! What did you and Jason get for food? And can I have some? Right. This way. There's treasure down this way. Treasure and more ghosts. More ghosts. I hope everyone here likes ghosts. Holy crap. There's 2 ghosts. Miss Ghost. Oh, I can hit her through the wall. Ain't that neat? We're having leftover pizza. We will share. Haha. Excellent. The amusement of seeing Halucha being very underwhelming is worth the pain. Jason, my man. Thanks for the host, buddy. I'm a mentalist. I will also require a host for Jason Yang Violin, please. Jason, my dude, how are you doing, pal? I hear you and Christy are having pizza. Do you guys like ghosts? Wait, I'm fighting ghosts. I forget the way to go. Ah, there's that treasure. What wonders await me? A green titanite shard. Hey, alright. You guys be very nice to Krista and Jason. They're very good friends of mine. Oh, heck, I remember where this is. The contraption does not move. Okay. Yeah, we need to come back here later. It's locked. Yes, we need the key from Ingvard. Ingvard. Maybe I could try and give my spin on it? What do you mean, train lover? Spooky ghosties. Come out. I want to fight you. Oh, I remember this. Here's where you get the composite bow, which is pretty decent, actually. We're being traumatized by Dark Souls. Listen, you guys are just being big weenies, okay? This game is not traumatizing. It's just full of happiness and joy. Look out at this joyous, happy town. There is nothing wrong in this underground flooded city. Oh, the Halucha team. Oh, that'd be neat. Yeah, give it a go. Why not? Okay. Now, I think I can get up to Ingvard from here. But naturally, there are oh, ooh, my transient curse right now. Ma'am, if you could just wait there, please. Okay, now come closer. No, stop that. Please come closer. Stop. This isn't funny. Come on. No! Ah! I've been deceived. I was never able to finish Dark Souls 3 too hard. Man, I'm sorry, Jason. You should try this game. It's better. It's the first one. They didn't get anything wrong. Well, they got a lot wrong. But it's better. What's more traumatizing, Dark Souls or Halucha? For me personally, it is Halucha. Because this game is my favorite game. I mean, just look at me. Look at me. I'm beautiful. How do you like my armor, Jason and Krista? I've spent a long time picking it out. That kind of death. Yeah. Yeah, I had a clumsy. I had an oopsie. Oh, you like it? Throw more money at me. Do it. Put the money in my armor. Put it right there in the shoulder punch. That's where the money goes. Thank you. I don't want to admit to you two how long I've spent on stream mixing and matching the armor sets to find the one that I like the best. But I will say that it's been longer than most people spend playing this game. And I think that might only be a slight exaggeration. So take that for what you will. Show her. Oh! Our Leon hair. Oh, God, no! That ghost played dirty. I would do the same. Look, I have to look right. And as you can see, I've chosen the best hair. I am Leon from Resident Evil 4. But I wear it under a hat. We are gonna learn, by the way, why this area is flooded once we get up to our friend up on the church. Agreed. Thank you. I need people like you to come out here and support my fashion world. Oof. Excuse me, ma'am. Stop that. Stop that. But you can actually see one neat detail I like here. Coming up ahead. Can you see it here? Well, there's this kind of well-trodden path around this part of the city. And what I like to think is that that's the best spell in the goddamn game. Boom! What I like to think is that Ingvard up at the top of the church makes routine rounds around here, trying to keep the ghosts happy and contained. Ah, there you are! So here's another. I'm gonna try and get close to show you guys. This enemy is freaky as all hell. There is an actual baby ghost in her arms. I don't know if you guys could see that. If I let her attack me, she shows it off. It's actually part of her attack. Ah! No! Please! I was just talking about the baby! I don't deserve this. Come on. Fight me like a corporeal life form. I don't think they actually come up here. Do they? I think they're afraid of Ingvard. So guys, get comfy and sit back, because we've got some plot.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
Thank you, Ingvard.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
So a few story points here. Ingvard doesn't know that Artorias is dead. Ingvard doesn't know what happened to Artorias. He just knows that he's legendary and that he was able to walk the Abyss. So that kind of puts Ingvard's view of the outside world into clarity. You know, we know that he has no idea what's going on outside of New Londo. He hasn't gotten out of here very much. The other thing, too, is that Ingvard, however you want to say it, is the one of four who sealed the Four Kings away. And we're going to learn about them as we talk to Ingrid some more. But that makes Ingrid one of the oldest characters in the series. He's up there with Logan.
Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible. New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths are the enemies of man and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again. New Londo?
So, New Londo was flooded in order to contain the severe threat that these things called the Dark Wraiths posed. And I'm gonna buy some transient curses from you, my dude. Do you have more to say if I do that?
New Londo?
No. Okay. Thank you, Ingrid. It was a pleasure doing business with you, which reminds me. So now we have some more context about what's going on down here. That ghost is still down there, isn't she? Whee! Aha, there were two ghosts! It's just like on Scooby-Doo. Did either of them? Okay, I'll just point out the crunching of bones is a fairly graphic and unnecessary detail to make this area a little more scary. Thank you, From Software. Everyone watching my stream wanted to sleep tonight. You can tell we haven't been this way because ghosts! By the way, guys, I hope you're learning some valuable ghost hunting tips from me. If you have a ghost in your house, explode. Did I miss? Hello? Come down here. Come. Ghosty. I can't hear crunching bones over the sound of the change in your pockets. Ghost lady, please. Ma'am. Ah, there we go. Nice overhead swing gutter. Boop. I have forgotten which way to go again. Up here. I remembered which way to go. Oh! Transient curse! No! No, that's not fair! No! I want it. I want it. Next time I have ghosts in my house, I'll be sure to summon the wrath of the gods against them. Or, you could do what I do and stab them. That was a slash attack, but you understand the intent. So thanks to Ingrid, we can get into this area, and we're gonna make some magic happen. Everybody get ready. This is gonna be good. Reveal the runes. And check it out, Valley of the Drakes is right down there. We've been to that bridge before. This is what's on the other side. And now, I believe we have access to the magic smell-elevator. Oh, that was a fun camera. Well, only one way forward. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm still all stuffy. No culture. These are the citizens of New Londo. These are the people that were sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Remember, New Londo was a city of the undead. So, when they flooded this, these people went hollow, probably drowning again and again and again under the water until eventually they died there last. And this is what's left. These are the ghosts we've been fighting. Their tragic death down here at the very base of their city, as water poured in from above, is why they are haunting this place. The ghosts of New Londo are entirely justified in their actions. Yo, what's up, Cheese? How's it going, buddy? I hope you're doing well. You've came in at a slightly graphic time as we approach the literal mountain of corpses. And this, ladies and gems, is what all these people died for. This is a Dark Wraith. Wasn't Gwendolyn the only god left? The only god watching over mortals. There are other gods out there still, but they've left behind their duty, so to speak. I'm scared already. What is that emote? Is that a frozen cat? His soul is in our back pocket. He's chilling with us. No. We've turned his soul into a bow. Actually, 1 second, guys. Let me check something real quick. Okay, cool. It is a frozen cat. Hey, I'm pretty good at this. I'm not going to fight the drakes because I hate fighting the drakes. Dark Wraiths will heck you up. They sure will. Fortunately, beyond this point, I don't think we need any more transient curses. Maybe one. Maybe one. Maybe two. Maybe three. Ooh, pardon me. So sorry. Just all of these people. An entire city. Ingrid and the other sealers were so afraid that all these people were weighed against the threat of the Dark Wraiths and found to be worth the sacrifice. This area also has some of the best ambience in the whole game. Crap. Their dark sword hacks you up. Gotcha. There you are. Titanite chunk. Beautiful. Oh, we're gonna need those real soon, like. Ow. Holy crap, he's got poise. Sit down. Oh, good lordy. I forgot about you. Oh, lordy wardy. Ain't that the most attractive thing you've ever seen? Come on, pop. Huh. They don't hurt him. Remember how these exploding skull enemies hurt the skeletons down in the catacombs? No effect on this thing. I think the game files call this the Mass of Souls. So anything that's not haunting us up above looks like it's an amalgam in this. It's worth a crap ton of souls, though. I mean, I guess if it's an amalgam. That makes sense. I think this is the way that leads to the very large ember. But there's another Dark Wraith in one of these. This one. You gotta be careful about a potential ambush. So they will actually drop that weird spectral shield they're using. And that's part of the reason why they're considered so feared, is their ability to do that. One humanity. Oh, the humanity. I think it's up that I have to go. The boss is down. Is this a shortcut? Oh, hello! Just please wait patiently there for me for a second, would you? Unkind, game. Unkind. I was not prepared for a ghost fight. By the way, Cheese, how are you today? I don't remember if I asked because I was in the middle of talking about story. But I hope you're doing very well. First of all, if this ain't an ambush, I don't know what is. Second of all, I'm going this way first. Heck y'all. Cornered! Cornered like a rat. Winning some of my league games, then losing others because I got too cocky. I don't know how you have the patience for League, Cheese. I honestly don't. Oh, this is how we get back. This is the way back to the beginning. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we've been here already. But the enemies have respawned because I died. That's right. I remember now. Back down we go. Just gotta not tilt. Once you tilt, you get off. Yeah, but I tilt really easily. Oh dear. Is that it? Is that the ember? This area does a stupendous job of making you not feel safe. No, Soul of a Brave Warrior. I tilt pretty easily too. If you're not having fun on a game, then why play it? A very good question, Cheese. Remember if this or something. If you follow that? Hold on. I must investigate. By the way, the ghosts give 0 souls pre-patch. Oh, Arbonalist. You are as cursed as these ghosts. Detour. Oh, it's a way down. Oh, you can see the Dark Wraith corpses we killed. Hooray! Eh. BRB bathroom break. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! The treasure we've come for. Let us be gone, friends. Away! I could feel the fun emanating from you when we were fighting Manus the other night. You could cut the joint with a knife. Oh, ain't that the truth, Ruth? Alright. We can now make our weapons endgame weapons. And it will be glory. Up and at 'em. Man, I love this armor set. It just looks so good. So good. Collect some extra souls on the way back to Andre. Dang it, I wanted to get them both in one swing. Oh, also, I might not need Covetous Serpent anymore, but I'm gonna need Ring of the Abyss. The shtick with the boss coming up is that it's a damage race, but you're denied access to one of your rings, which could be pretty detrimental for some builds. And if you got 2 rings of favor and protection and put them both on, you're dumb. You're straight up dumb. It's not a smart thing to do to put on rings that you can't take off. I mean, you take them off, but you lose them, so.
Well, I'll be. That's a brilliant ember you've got there. For all my years in the trade, that might be the finest. How's about you leave that ember with me? I'm just an old smith. I'd give my left arm for a gem like that.
Absolutely, Andre.
Well, thank you mightily for that. Now, just leave the rest to me. Andre of Astora gets the job done, you shall see.
I mean, I don't want to confirm or deny that. I don't want to encourage bad behavior, for lack of a better word. Titanite slab, our Baldur side sword, fully upgraded.
Don't get yourself killed.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow. Thank you, Andre, for everything.
Well,
You know what? You can do me a solid, brother. Upgrade my amazing new armor for me. Make it shiny. I need to do some general armor leveling up. And then repair my stuff, please. And then I'll head up to the giant blacksmith, spend our remaining souls.
don't get yourself killed.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow. I'll spend my remaining souls on moonlight arrows. And then we'll head back down and we will do the rest of New Orleans. Because now we just have to get to the boss. Since we've met Ingford and undone the seal. And got the large emperor. There's nothing else down there, I'm pretty sure. Almost 100% sure? Maybe like 75% sure that there's nothing else we need down there. Let me check something real quick. I worry constantly that my chat on my phone keeps breaking. It gives me conniptions. No, it appears to be good. Oh, pardon me. Whew. Okay. Ow. Got him. I really should focus on getting 40 decks at some point, by the way. The Balder side sword deserves it. Ow. Oh, good. They've both come to fight. So we handle Silver Knights way easier than we did before. These guys have tough as nails armor. They hit like trucks and take damage no matter what you've got. But hey, what are you gonna do? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't wait to waste all my souls again. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I want to do first, before we go and buy a bunch of moonlight arrows. I want to finish upgrading my Silver Knight shield. How much do I need? I need 4! Mother of pearl! I'm by 2.
Comet soon.
And then use these. A measly 5,000. Oh dear. What have I gotten myself into? I need a lot more. 1,400 more. Plus the amount actually needed to upgrade it. Oh my god, it's so much better. Ow. Unfortunately, the rest of me didn't get better surrounding that upgrade. See ya, loser. Oh, one shot. I love it. And that should be enough in the way of souls. But I'll kill these guys too. Just to be safe. Aha! Look how much better it is! Oh, the next time we fight Manus, I'm gonna clean his clock. I swear to God. Oh, right, I need more. Twinkling. Tiny. Here we go. And just like that, Silver Knight shield, capped out. Beautiful. Now let me buy some magic arrows.
Comment soon.
Okay. Radical. Homeward Boon because I'm lazy. Poor Manus. Yeah, well, he shouldn't have killed me 30 times. Or however many times I tried. Ooh, I punched the pop filter, I'm sorry. If he had just let me kill him, it would have all ended peacefully. And nothing bad would have had to happen to nobody. But no, he wouldn't let me win. So now, he and everyone else will pay, because I'm petulant. You heard it here first, folks. Local streamer admits that he's a petulant man-child. Can't take an insult to save his life. I feel when you send your Joy-Cons off to Nintendo for 2 weeks to get it fixed and they don't actually... Wait, what? Swink, my dude. Please tell me you are joking. Please tell me this is part of a meme. Please tell me that God is not dead. Oh, right. So you can actually see a lot more of the ruins exposed. Same old ghosts, though. Poor Swank Master Keith. Why do you people hate me? What did I do? The gyro problems have gone nowhere. I still rotate slowly to the left. Dude, that sucks. But welcome back, Cheese. That doesn't suck. Cheese coming back is a delight. Geez, you missed me fully upgrade my Baldur side sword, which is now the best sword in the game, because I have it, and I've fully upgraded. Feels good, man. It's to the left from in here, isn't it? Like if I hang, yep, it's you. Oh, the camera. That could have been planned better. Here we go! I'll have to call them for like the 3rd time this month, I guess. Dude, that is not cool. I don't understand why it's so hard to fix a problem the first time you're asked to fix it. You know what I mean? Why was he gonna stand there and let me do that to him? I don't know what any of the stats are in this game, but GG. Okay, Cheese. Let me make a comparison that you surely will understand. My sword is now a level 100 Dragonite. And I love that little Yoshi heart. I would type in the chat if both my hands weren't on the controller. Oh, my shield is really good too now. Let me try and get my bearings here. I believe the boss is that way. But I could be wrong. With Thunder Punch and Dragon Claw. There you go, pal. You got it. Now, here's a weird thing. Yeah. Yeah. Here's a weird thing. The way this Dark Wraith is standing over this corpse. Do you think before the city flooded, he was the one that killed this corpse, and that's why it's not one with the floor like the rest? Silly cheese. Dragonite doesn't get swords dance. It gets dragon dance. Which is like dancing with swords, but with dragons. Oh, I remember where to go. Oh lord, this area can be a pain. Oh god! Alright, I was just trying to admire the scenery. You didn't have to be you. Criminy! Uncool, my dude. That behavior was very unkind. Dragon sword dance. Heck yeah. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Sorry that I'm not more sorry. Let me get more comfy. I want a Dark Wraith sword. I can't remember if you have to join the Dark Wraiths to get it, or if they can drop it. But you can get their sword. It's a pretty popular PvP weapon. Like if you get invaded, more likely than not, at least like 1 in 5 people is gonna have the Dark Wraith sword. It's just called the Dark Sword. Yo, Silk Penny is hosting me. Penny, my gal. Can I get a shout out for Silk Penny too? Penny, how are you doing? I hope you're doing very well. And my alert is not going off. Hold the phone here. Heck that, I'm not joining those nerds. Hang on 1 second, my alert didn't go off. Let me test to make sure that the alerts are still working fine. I noticed it didn't go off for Krista or Jason either. I combined them into Kristen.
Welcome to my end.
I put it in the wrong place. That's a start.
Welcome to my end.
It still goes off. Why? 1 second. Weird. Hasn't been showing my hosts. Well, that stinks. How am I supposed to know? Oh, I gotta turn on raid alerts too. Save that. I'll have to come back to this another time and play with it. Where should I put this? I can put this like at the top. There we go.
Welcome to my inn.
Alright, I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. It appears to be going off. I'll need to wait and see if like a subscription or a donation goes through. See if it makes a sound then. Because if it's just hosts, I guess I can live without that. But I want people who want to support this stream hardcore to really feel appreciated, you know? Whoops. I can't even be mad about that. That was my fault. Mr. Clumsy Thumbs. Maybe it's just part of the new Switch thing. Like maybe my stream elements just needs to be updated a little bit before things work again. Because normally, also, the stream elements bot would say, like, blank is following you. So maybe it's just all kinds of messed up. Which I hope isn't the case. I don't want to have to go back to Streamlabs. I really like Stream Elements. Oh well, it's not a stream if something doesn't go wrong. Whether I'm dying 30 times to a boss, or my stream's not working. Gotta be something. By the way, I'm probably gonna be live for like another half an hour or so, give or take. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love that. Feels bad, man. Nah. Not as bad as these ghosts feel, am I right? Or am I right? Because they're ghosts, and they've died horrible, tragic deaths that have caused them to haunt this place eternally. Let that sink in. I don't mess with dark wraiths. So there's the dark wraith in the building here. Ow. He just... What? Either he has a ridiculous amount of poise, or that attack has hyper armor, and trying to stop it with an attack is just getting me killed. Because that's exactly how I died the time before I stepped off the bridge like a fool. Stay away from the dark. But geez, the dark leads to an age of man. The dark is cold and gentle. Please. There we go. So one of the best PvP swords in the game is the sword you start with in Final Fantasy IV. Well, I mean... yes. But he doesn't have the stats to use it. That's why it's the first one you get. He sucks at it. And it's unupgraded. And also he's ugly. And Final Fantasy needs to make better games. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of their bad games. Please stop. Please stop making anything related to Final Fantasy 13 ever. That is my Christmas wish. And what a specific Christmas wish it is. What would you like, little boy? A choo-choo train. What would you like, little girl? A fighting robot. What would you like, little fellow? I want Square Enix to stop caring about Final Fantasy 13. It's not a good game. The characters are bad. The level design is atrocious, and so are the bosses. It's so linear. And the story is awful. And there are so many words for everything. I don't know what an Eidolon is. Or what a Lassie is. It's so bad. Please stop. I don't like it. And it gives me conniptions. Don't kick. I said don't kick. They actually do try to make these guys behave like PvP invaders. Since you effectively become one of these if you join Darkstalker Koth. I think it was Final Fantasy IV. Because you start off as the Dark Knight, what's his face? Cecil. Right? Oh no. So if we had humanity, he actually would have taken it from us there. He would have sucked it out of us. And obviously, anything with the ability to suck out people's humanity needs to have a lid put on it immediately. So that right there is the whole reason. God, every time! I'm like, I can get in that hit, but no, he has that hyper armor. God damn it. What is your Christmas wish, little fella? I wish that the Dark Rays didn't have hyper armor on their combo attacks. It's very annoying, because I am trying to beat the boss before 1 a.m. so that I can go watch Netflix. And feel like a hero. I had to move my phone over there and plug my phone. Also, I am very hungry. But I'm not sure what I want. Maybe a tiny pizza? Ooh, a tiny pizza sounds good. Or do I want mac and cheese? What food do I want to accompany my Netflix watching after the stream? Should it be mac and cheese or a tiny pizza? Also, I'm pretty sure there is a more efficient run back. I can't remember it though, and I don't know. Oh no! What is happening? My phone just cracked open Snapchat for some reason. Application not installed. What? Hello? I do believe that my phone just uninstalled Twitch. So I need to pause and Alt-Tab for a second, because I was using my phone to communicate with chat. Let me F5 this window real quick. Can you guys still see me? Is all well? Say nonsense into the chat so that I can test to see if my phone's working. Say again now? Alright, it looks good. Thank you, I'm a mentalist. Your phone knew all along that livestream.com is the future of streaming. If my phone was that smart, I wouldn't need things like OkCupid. I'd just rely on my phone to get me dates. Oh, wait. Ooh, I'm all kinds of tilted now. Lurgle, lurgle. I don't see anyone else getting into the nonsense spirit. I gave you guys free reign. Say whatever you wanted. And only Armamentalist chose to capitalize on this by saying lurgle, lurgle. Thus clearly embracing his true destiny as a Murloc. Pardon me, ma'am. How many times am I gonna do this before I beat the boss? I would say take bets in the chat, but I turn gambling off. I turned it off because Chad ruined it, made it feel like it wasn't a good thing to have in my chat, and now it's gone. And no one can bet again. Oh, poo. That was unpleasant. Holy crap. No! Oh, yeah, dark rates are tough. On my halberd character, they're actually really easy though. Because I just outranged them. They can't hit me. And it's funny. Don't you come over here all menacing like you. Ah! Nice timing on your shield, you tool. Anywho. For some reason, that little song that I just sang has gone and gotten the Phineas and Ferb song stuck in my head. Okay. Round 3 or 4. I don't remember what round it is. Not this time, big boy. I did it. I have conquered my demons. There's still a fair amount of treasure around here. That's the way to the boss. Right there. To be honest, I just started running past the dark rates after the 448th time I died. I don't want to jinx myself, but I don't really intend on dying 448 times. I may have jinxed myself with that, though. Got him! I can hear another mass of souls down there, actually. Or up there, I should say. It's up. Well, is everybody ready to have fun? Oh, hang on. Wait, let me slap another transient on. Alright, 1, 2 threats dealt with. I see the dark wraiths in there, and more ghosts. Okay, got him that time. But there's more in there, is the problem. There's another ghost that we know went up there. Ah, there you are. Ah, that was close. Dork Spoon Science Eclipse. What on earth are you talking about? Ah! It came to see me. Hey, stop that. That thing you're doing, stop that. Ow. Well, this sucks. Huh. I think I found the area where this part of the game officially loads in. There you are. Come down here. It would have been typical of From Software to put a mimic there, but they didn't. For their sake and mine, no mimic. Alright, now I have to put on the Covenant of Artorias. And we've got to get ready for one hell of a fight. This is gonna be tough, but I think I can do it. Dark Moon Seance Ring, but more interesting. Ooh, I felt that lag. Here we go. Come on then. Holy crap. Emergency tip. Got him. Whew. There you go. That's 2. Oh, my phone went off. I'm sorry. I can't read chat right now. Here we go. Last one. Got him. First try, 4 kings, baby. Woo! Whew. You wouldn't believe how hard that was for me on my first character. Let's get out of here. And level up. More dexterity. I got soul items, didn't I? I did. Ah, dang it. Fortunately, we should never ever need a transient curse again. Unless I decide to go farm dark raids. Oh heck, I could take the Covenant of Artorias off too.